let's see what Shannon is up to on Twitbook. Party with my bowels. What? Bored life. Oh my gosh.
Hello and thank you for joining us. Welcome to Life Lessons. I'm Shannon.
And I'm ceLLy.
And today we're talking about social media etiquette. Now, everyone is affected by social media today. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
And people use it on a daily basis.
Yes, because I remember starting out on MSN.
Yes.
And I remember using MySpace, and I remember also using Asian Avenue.
Yes.
In the past, right?
Yes.
So
yeah.
it draws back to like this new age, right?
MSN was where
it was where it's at, man.
Yeah, absolutely. But is there a proper way to act on social media, and when should you like put the bar like, okay, that's not appropriate for social media?
Well, I always think that you should stop and think of what you're posting, because I don't know,
I feel like it has to have a meaning. Like you really have to care about putting that up. Like
right, because it could also affect your future employment too, right?
Yeah, but then again, I feel like almost Twitter was created just so people can like say anything.
Yeah.
You know, in a way, I feel like that's.
I guess. I could see where you could get that, but I don't know. But still, like they're gonna end up like finding some, like your employer could find something that could be inappropriate.
It is true. No, one thing that I cannot stand on social media. I'm really happy if you're together. That's great. You do not need to make out and post all these pictures like I'm so in love.
But don't you find though, like the people who have like these online like that seemingly that always post their online about their relationship, like they say whatever, and then they don't last that very long.
They last like 2 months.
Yeah, don't you feel that?
I feel like that.
Yeah, because like I've seen it happen to like a bunch of some of my friends in the past where
it's true.
They post so much about their significant other, but
it's true, and then it's like you know, it's like if that was really special, you should just feel confident.
Right. You should be confident in your
Yeah.
So like you don't have to be proclaiming your relationship on Facebook.
I also find it really interesting how well, I think we've gotten past it, but people will view their worth by how many likes they have on a picture. They'll be like, yes, like that person. They boost their confidence,
me. Right?
Like, but, wow, I'm popular. When really they just like that photo.
That specific photo. The thing is, people could have addictions to like social media things. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like people would post it and they would be addicted to the likes. So people have to be very wary of that.
Or they'll compare like, oh, she got 70 likes on her picture. I only got like
2.
Yeah, 2, and like oh gosh, God, 2. Like you know, I feel like social media is a good way to like you can meet people. I know people.
Or you could reconnect with the people from the past.
Yeah, like you can. I know I'm thinking of someone who is like mentally ill and has met people and reached out to people on social media, and they found like a support group. I think that's what it's great for. However, I don't feel like I worked with a man who put up his suicide video on Facebook. I was not on Facebook for the week. I was away on a trip. I came home to my Facebook to find out this guy posted this video on social media to find out that he killed himself right after the video, which I'm like way to end your life. Way to end your life, like through
But should we measure our friendships via Facebook or social media? Is it possible to measure how strong your relationship with someone is?
I don't think so.
I think that you should be like friends, for instance, should be more than just social media.
I feel like if you're really friends with that person, you'd go out and see them in person.
Yeah. Right.
You know?
Or like make the effort.
Unless they live far away or in school. Yeah.
You would use only Facebook as a tool to connect with them and be like, hey, can you hang out with this? You know what I mean? Instead of using, how come she didn't message me? Or like, how come whatever. You should be confident in your relationships with other people.
However, do you also feel that like because of social media that like sometimes you just want a break? You're like, I don't want to hear about the world. I want to be disconnected from the world. So I've actually like, I remember like when I did go away for the week, I went to New York and I didn't go on social media at all. I loved it. I didn't see anyone. Like I just was with my friends doing my thing. I didn't like feel like, oh man, like what's happening on Facebook. I just lived my own life and it was great.
I think that people just want to brag. They'll be like, oh, look at my life is so awesome, right? And look at this. But like I find that people who post the least have the most interesting lives because they don't worry about posting all the time. They just use the tool to try to connect with people.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. Yeah. Absolutely.
Because like Facebook does not define how interesting your life is, or any kind of social media or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So
Snapchat, I have.
Snapchat.
Do you use Snapchat?
I just started. It's for dick pics. I find it's for dick pics.
I think, yeah, I feel like
it's only
I
there
would
for
use it if I was in a relationship and I wanted to send a sexy picture, but like I don't need to like take a picture of what I'm doing every moment of the day. I just don't. I just find it useless, but like other people.
I actually just started using it. I think I might actually delete it because I don't know, I find it kind of useless too.
Yeah, but some people love it.
Also Instagram too. I find that completely useless.
And those pictures stay like forever.
Yeah, right.
You know.
Like there's always some kind of ghost like copy somewhere because somebody viewed it on their computer.
What you think of like what is too much posting? And actually we were actually having a discussion. Do you think one day Facebook and Twitter and all these will die? There'll be a new type of social media online and like they'll be like, Grandma, you used Facebook back in the day. That's so old.
Shannon's new social media website is something called Jingle Tongue, which just kind of sounds like a porn site.
It does. It just came out when I was like,
Jingle Tongue.
Jingle Tongue. It's the newest thing, Grandma. And I'll be like, they're like, what?
I think people post fake things to perceive to other people that they're cool or something.
Yeah.
In a way, it can
Sometimes.
be.
Sometimes. Yeah.
It depends on how you use it too, though.
Yeah, I think.
Or what you post.
Also, I feel like the friend thing, like I know we're gearing towards Facebook because
or like because Facebook is kind of like this main thing, and there's like this whole little like
there's
little,
all the
little
other
things.
ones, but Facebook I feel like is like
the main thing.
Yeah,
the mothership.
Yeah, but I feel like say like when you see someone and then you're like, oh, they deleted me off Facebook. Like initially, like maybe in the past I would be like, what did I do to them? Now I'm just like, okay,
whatever. Should people be offended by people who delete?
I used to get offended. Yeah.
Like I actually like this past few months I've been actually going through my Facebook friends and deleting people I don't talk to anymore.
Yeah.
Or like people I have like, you know what I mean, or like have like I don't think people should be offended because then you should actually know that you don't really are real friends. Or like have not.
I feel like we're just nosy and we just want to know what everyone's doing,
right? So
we can compare ourselves to make sure we're on the right track.
But then again, I think I use Facebook now just to like connect with people and like
which is what the best thing to do is.
And then like I would share like things like this to like try to promote or like something that I would find interesting to other people. So.
Do you have your parents on Facebook?
I do. I have my mom on Facebook.
Nope.
I have nothing to hide.
It ain't happening.
I have nothing to hide.
It ain't happening with me. Nope. I'm sorry. My mom is not on my Facebook. But
but there are a lot of annoying people that post so much stuff.
That like
And I don't think people should be at least, this is my opinion, should be posting personal things on Facebook. Okay. So Shannon, what have we learned today?
We have learned today, being smart on social media is a given. Employees look at it.
Right.
We want to.
They could Google search you.
I think social media honestly is a tool that you can.
It should only be a tool.
It's a tool for either kind of a business tool. It can be
LinkedIn.
Or it can be like to enhance and show maybe the greater positive side. I think it's a great tool to like show if you're trying to promote something. to keep in touch with people. I think it should be a positive thing.
Right.
And just something to have fun with your friends on.
Right. I think that you should always be wary about what you're posting and what you're doing on Facebook, because posting a lot can be very unhealthy, because a lot of people just post just for attention, right? And that could be very mentally straining on yourself.
Yeah.
So be wary of what you're posting and why you're posting too.
Yeah,
don't be posting just for the wrong reasons, right?
You are more than a like on Facebook.
You're right.
Yeah.
So like your life does not revolve around social media. So, and as Shannon said, just be fun with it. And if you want to connect with somebody from across the world that somebody moved to, then fine. For me, it's only a tool, not your life.
Yeah.
So,
because one day, no one will give a damn about Facebook or Twitter.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
You know.
So, what are your opinions? What are your stories about this certain topic about social media etiquette? Leave your comments below.
All right, thank you so much for tuning in, and check out our next episode, which is religion.
Ooh. What? Anyways, we'll see you guys next time, and take care.
Bye.